Hi YouTube. So I'm going to be making a video about vitamins for after gastric bypass surgery. So the most important thing to know is that you should always follow what your dietitian and your surgeon want you to do. For me, this is what the program that they wanted me to follow. So, it's information for people to learn about the different vitamins, but always follow what your doctor recommends. So for my vitamins, there's 5 that they recommend you taking. The first one is a multivitamin. Now, of course, there are several online bariatric surgery vitamin stores. So there's like Celebrate Vitamins, there's Bariatric Advantage, and these places are really good to get vitamins because they tailor to people that have had bariatric surgery, whether it's gastric bypass or lap band or gastric sleeve or any other bariatric surgery. But they are a little pricey because they're special, a special vitamin store. So because of that, I talked to my dietitian and asked him if there was ones that I could get over the counter that would work better in my budget. So there was 2 of them, the multivitamin and also the B12. So for the multivitamin, I was able to get the Centrum chewables, and you can get it at Walmart or any of your local grocery stores, and it is so much cheaper than those stores, the bariatric stores. So if you have it in your budget to get those, definitely go for it because they are specialized to be absorbed by surgery patients. So but for me, I haven't had my first lab work done yet, which will be at 3 months out. So then I'll know if it's working or not. If it's not, I'll definitely go to the specialized store ones. But for now, I'm feeling pretty good, so I think they're working. And also, my dietitian tells me that other patients take it, so the Centrum. So I'm not really worried. And then the second one is B12, and B12 is everywhere. And you can get it, once again, Walmart, Walgreens, pretty much anywhere, and you can take it. Once again, those online places, they do have them, but it's pretty much the same product. So it's really up to you. But also, once you're a little ways out, you can also get B12 shots, or you can get, there's like a nose spray thing, I think. But for me, I'd rather just do the sublingual. That's what they want you to get, which is under the tongue. I also forgot to mention that all vitamins and medicines should be chewable, crushable, or liquid. So that's why the Centrum was chewable, and then the B12 is a sublingual. The next one is calcium, and they want you to take 1,500 milligrams a day of calcium, and your body can't absorb more than 500 milligrams at one time, so they have you take 3 different calciums that are 500 milligrams, so you get all the calcium you need during the day. So, but bariatric patients need a special kind of calcium citrate. And that's because since some of our intestines are bypassed, the citrate is the only calcium that our body absorbs now. It's really hard to find over the counter. I think you can find some in Whole Foods and stuff, but the price, actually the Bariatric Advantage and Celebrate vitamins are actually probably better priced for the amount that you could get. but there may be some out there that I haven't found over the counter, so let me know if you find it. But I did get that from Bariatric Advantage. And my dietitian suggested that I do that just because for the calcium. He says it's easier just to go with Bariatric Advantage, and he says that's the one. That and the iron is the one that he always recommends getting from Bariatric Advantage or Celebrate Vitamins. There's also a couple other ones that I forget their names though, but they deal in just bariatric patients. So, the last one is iron, and they recommend you taking at least 18 milligrams per day. Now, once you get your lab work, if if you're low, then you would go up on that amount. I think the next amount is like 29 milligrams. Now, once again, we need a certain type of iron. There is iron that you can get like at Walmart and Walgreens, but it's not the brand, it's not the type that we need. So therefore, I did go with the Bariatric Advantage, and it's chewable because my dietitian also told me that if we got liquid form, which the bariatric places don't give liquid, but there are liquid ones like at CVS or somewhere like that, it can stain your teeth like brown or black. So I don't think we want that. I don't think anybody wants that to happen. But so you only take one of those a day, and then also the B12 is 500 to 1,000 mcgs, and that's one per day. So those are the ones. Those 4 ones are the major ones that you must have. The 5th one they recommend, but it's not necessarily required, but it's good for you because it's omega-3. So you can also get those through Bariatric Advantage. There are ones over the counter, but the problem is that they're really like big pills, and you can't swallow them. It's better to get it through Bariatric Advantage since you have to have them chewable, crushable, and liquid. And trust me on this, I crushed the pill up, and it was so gross. It took like hours for me to get the taste out of my mouth. Like, nothing would get it out. Water, tea, nothing. So just make sure that you get like chewable or liquid or something, because no. And especially omega-3, it's like oil, so it's not, I didn't crush the oil one, but just think about that would be gross. So those are the ones they recommend. And then the ones that I take on my own is biotin. And now biotin, they haven't really done research studies to know if it truly works on your hair, skin, or nails, but it's suggested that it does. So my dietitian thought that was a good thing. It was on the list of things you could try for when you start getting hair loss after surgery. I already took it ahead of time because I have hypothyroidism, so my skin's always dry and stuff like that. So I don't really feel like it helps my hair. I feel like it helps my nails. So, and it's probably different for everybody depending, on your skin type or what your nails are like or your hair, everybody's different. Also, I take vitamin C. They have chewable vitamin C, which is readily available like everywhere, Walgreens, Walmart. I don't think the bariatric places have just chewable vitamin C, but it's something you could look into. Also the biotin you can get that anywhere. You can also get it through the bariatric places, but I don't know if it's crushable or not. Now, the pills from the store, they are like teeny, teeny tiny. So you can swallow those. Now the omega-3 ones, you can't. They're way too big. I don't even have to crush the biotin. It's so small. Just a little bitty water. And it goes straight down. The last one I take some vitamin D. And the reason I do that is because when I did my test, my blood work before surgery, I was low in vitamin D, so I'm taking some extra. That you don't necessarily have to do. I'm just trying to, get my vitamin D raised. And I also forgot to say, this is so much information that I know I'm a little, forgetting things, but I just want to make sure that everybody, can get all the information they possibly can. With the iron, it's good to have vitamin C in there because it helps you absorb the iron. So that's the good thing about the bariatric places. It's already in there. It's already part of the pill. And also with the calcium, there's vitamin D already in them because the vitamin D helps you absorb the calcium. So those are definite pluses. My suggestion really is do research. There's so much that goes into gastric bypass and the things you're going to have to do for the rest of your life. I did so much research on not only on YouTube, but through Google and just tons of different things, asking questions, going to support groups. So I would suggest definitely doing your research because there is a lot involved, but it is worth it because it will save your life. So if you have any questions or would like, a review on vitamins or anything, let me know. I've tried several different throughout. Also, one last thing. I know for my surgeon, he doesn't like us to eat the gummy vitamins because it's like more sugar and stuff than actual vitamins. And trust me, they taste good. It's like a gummy, like bear fruit or whatever, but there are a good amount of carbs in there that we don't need, and then you don't want dumping syndrome. Alright, well, I will talk to you later.